An MRI is an advanced form of imaging that uses magnets instead of radiation or ultrasound. It obtains very high resolution images of things like the brain, soft tissues, the joints, the spine, and detects diseases and injuries that can't be detected by other means of imaging.
It's not uncommon to have patients have a CT scan when you're investigating their symptoms, and to have findings there that need an MRI to look more closely at that finding.
When determining the urgency of an MRI, our radiology colleagues help us decide which tests need to be done more urgently.
The Government of Ontario sets priority targets for imaging, which are coded 1 through 4 as to when things should be done based on the level of emergency. Priority 1 should be done within 24 hours. Priority 2 should be done within 48. Priority 3 should be within 10 days, and Priority 4 cases should be done within 28 days, which is everything that's non-emergent. And the reality is in Ontario that very few, particularly Priority 4 cases, are done within that time frame, and many wait several months.
It's quite common for people to experience vertigo. Often it's not caused by anything serious, but if that person ends up persisting with that problem or seeing an ear, nose, throat specialist, they'll often order an MRI, which is needed to rule out what we call an acoustic neuroma that you cannot see on CT scan. When people see an ear, nose, throat specialist, they have a period of time, months, where they're waiting, not knowing if they have this rare neuroma. That creates difficulties in their life to be managing that anxiety while working, while being a parent.
I met a patient who works as a mechanic. He's self-employed. He came in with shoulder pain. Clinically, I was quite concerned about a rotator cuff injury. He was really troubled by the pain and unable to work. Being self-employed, this really limited his livelihood. A rotator cuff injury, although it significantly impacts a patient's ability to function, is still considered a non-urgent case. And in our area, a patient could wait at least 2 to 3 months before this test would be completed.
When people are waiting for their MRI, a lot of things emerge that are quite challenging for the person waiting and for the healthcare system. They're going to have to continue with that disability until they get an MRI. While they're waiting for their scan, they may be visiting their healthcare provider more often, perhaps the emergency department, with discomfort and pain that needs treatment. That puts a further burden on the care providers that are here.
Growing up in the Midland Penetanguishene area, I feel strongly that our residents deserve high-quality health care close to home. Having access to an MRI at GBGH will allow us to order the best tests and obtain the results in a timely manner to provide quality care to all of our residents.
It's important to understand that although the government has provided us funding to operate an MRI, they don't provide any funding to install or purchase the MRI, and we can't make this happen without the support of the community.
With your gift, you will bring an MRI to GBGH and reduce the wait for patients in our community and across the region.
Please give as generously as you can to support this important initiative for our hospital.
An MRI will help save lives, and you can make that possible with a gift today.